Hey, Emma, I need you to increase the amount of financial support that you've been sending me. $2,000 a month isn't enough for me to live comfortably anymore. I'm tired of living life in poverty. You need to give me more as of next month. Is that clear?
I'm sorry, Lisa, but that's just not possible. We increased the amount we send you by $500, and that was just 6 months ago. That should be more than enough for you to live comfortably. You get your pension money on top of our money. Why do you need more? We don't have an endless supply of income, you know? I just can't afford to give you any more money than this.
The additional $500 was to make up for the recent influx in price for living costs in the area. That was like the bare minimum that I expect from you. Now I need more from you because the $2,000 isn't enough. Do you want me to starve or something? Stop refusing and just give me more. I'm not asking you for that much at all.
I think I'm giving you more than enough right now as it is. There are some people who don't even get money from their in-laws like you do. You should consider yourself lucky. $2,000 is a lot of money. How about you try living a little beyond your means? I'm sure there are plenty of ways you can save some money.
I lost my husband, and I've been living a lonely life ever since, Emma. Don't you want me to enjoy life at all? I need money to enjoy life, don't I?
Do you, though? There are plenty of things that would make me happy without money. Meditating, reading, journaling, exercising. Oh, there are loads more. And of course, I want you to enjoy life, and that's why I'm already giving you so much.
Well, my daughter is going to get married soon. I need money for that.
Mary? She's getting married?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, wow. I had no idea about that. Congratulations.
See? That's another reason why I need you to increase the amount of money you send me. I have a lot of events coming up, and they're all going to cost.
Well, even if that is the case, I still think it's unfair for me and Alex to have to be the ones to pay for everything. Like I keep telling you, we're already giving you a significant amount.
Mary's unemployed, and I can't rely on her for money. This might be her last chance to get married at this rate, too. We can't afford to miss this opportunity.
Well, okay, but
we have to make sure to look rich, so their side of the family don't get disappointed and call off the engagement. Would you be able to take responsibility if that happens?
So you're saying if Mary doesn't get married, that would somehow be our fault?
Well, you guys are the ones who earn the most in the family. Of course, it's going to be all on you. So anyway, I expect you guys to increase my monthly support by $500. I want $2,500 from next month.
What? That much? That would be a huge burden on our finances.
Well, the money will ensure that Mary doesn't get embarrassed at her wedding. If you think of it like that, then it's a cheap price to pay, don't you think?
I still think that $2,500 is just asking for too much.
Oh my God, Emma, stop being so selfish about this. You guys are both working a full-time job. It should be no big deal at all. You guys don't even have any children either. That means none of the money you earn is getting used.
Lisa, I'm just going to have to say no to this. $2,500 is just way too much.
Fine, then you listen up. Unless you give me the money, I'm going to move in with you guys.
What? Why are you bringing this up again? That has nothing to do with you wanting more money. And that's not going to happen either. I've told you a countless number of times that you can't move in with us.
But it would save me so much money if I didn't have to pay rent or utilities. And since you wouldn't have to send the money, it would be so good for you too. It is a win-win situation.
No, Lisa, you are not going to move in with us, and that is final.
You really are such a difficult person, Emma. You're like such a germaphobe. You get scared even of the tiniest amount of dirt or germs.
Okay. I don't see what hygiene has to do with this, but I just like being clean. I'm not being extreme at all. And anyway, you're just very unhygienic in general.
What?
I think it's gross that you don't ever clean the house. You don't even wash your hands after going to the restroom.
That is so rude. I'm just not scared of a little dust or mold. I'm more easygoing and relaxed than you are.
Well, I have allergies, so I also have to take good care of my hygiene. And that's why I can never live with you. We're not compatible. Whenever I go to visit you, my allergies get so bad that I can barely even breathe. There is dust all over your house, and I just can't stand it.
Whatever, Emma. I guess it looks like I don't really have a choice if you guys aren't going to send me more money. I think I'm just going to have to move in with you guys. That sounds like the best solution to this.
No, please don't do that, Lisa. I mean it, don't.
Well, then stop complaining and just send me more money from next month. $2,500.
Mary's gonna have to find a job at some point, right? When she starts working, you won't need as much money, right?
Well, if that were to be the case, then you can lower the amount when that happens. But until then, I'm not taking no for an answer.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I just want more spending money until the wedding. Think of it as a temporary increase. Please, just give me the $2,500 from next month. It won't be forever.
I'll discuss this with my husband then.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad to hear that. Now we can have a nice wedding.
Lisa, remember, I haven't promised anything yet. Why is this woman so damn difficult to deal with? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say that out loud. Hi, my name is Emma, and I'm 33 years old. I got married to my husband Alex 2 years ago, and that is my mother-in-law, Lisa. When we first got married, we sent Lisa around $300 a month to help out with her living expenses. By the time we realized, she was demanding that we send her $2,500 a month. We thought we could just ignore her, but it wasn't that easy. One time, she showed up at my office and started causing a huge commotion. She kept shouting that she was being starved because I had stopped sending her financial support. I managed to get the security to escort her out at the time, but then she repeated the same thing at my husband's company. Even after we reported her to the police, all they did was issue her with a warning. So, me and my husband had no choice but to send her the money. We shouldn't say this, but we started to wish that she would just pass away. Anyway, we agreed to send her $2,500 just up until her daughter Mary's wedding. We thought everything would stop after that. I guess things were never going to be that simple. Things started to get even more out of hand at the wedding. Lisa, why did you make me do something like that?
Well, you seem to be acting all arrogant just because you're sending me money. I needed to show you where you belong, and that's why I made you apologize to me in front of everyone. I'm glad that all the guests saw you apologizing to us. What you did was so disgusting after all.
What do you mean? All I did was tell Mary not to worry when she was thanking me about the money.
Well, it was really bad that some of our relatives heard that.
How was I supposed to do anything about it? Mary was the one that approached me in the waiting room.
You should thank me for getting us out of that situation. You should be glad that you're only sending us $2,500 instead of the $5,000 originally planned.
Actually, all the other guests seemed to be pretty shocked about that.
They weren't shocked. They were just jealous of me for getting so much money. They all think that we're rich. Oh, and trust me, it feels so good. I'm in a great mood today thanks to that.
Wait, hold on a minute. What is going on?
What are you talking about now?
I just got back home and took off my dress. Someone's written something on the back of it.
Oh, that was me.
Why does it say, "Thank you for the $2,500?
I was just trying to show that I was grateful for it.
There was absolutely no need to do this. You could have just said it to me in person. I was right there with you earlier.
I wanted you to remember that I was grateful. I used a permanent marker so that it would never come off.
How could you do such a thing? That means I'm not going to be able to wash it off. You've ruined this dress forever.
Well, I was a little annoyed because you came to the wedding wearing such a nice dress.
It was a wedding. I didn't want to be embarrassed going in normal clothes. That's why I wore one of my nicer dresses.
You seem to be drawing way more attention than me, and I couldn't forgive you for that.
Who cares about that? It was Mary's wedding and she should be getting all of the spotlight, not you. You're taking things too far, Lisa. You should be grateful that we're even sending you $2,500.
Stop being so big-headed. It's not even that much money for you guys. Just a little pocket change.
What did you just say?
I know that you guys earn more than enough to give me $2,500 a month. Even though you earn so much, I still have to ask you to increase the financial support myself. You never offer to increase the amount, do you? That is just how selfish you are.
Are you seriously going to say that to me?
Sure.
Then fine. That's it.
Mary might be married now, but I still expect you to continue sending me my money, okay?
That is not what we promised. You said that you only needed the financial support until she got married.
I'm getting old, so I'm a little forgetful.
Oh, stop playing games. We're not going to keep sending you $2,500. It was just temporary. We thought of it as a small gift to Mary before she got married and left the house.
Well, I still need the money even after she's gone. Who knows what's going to happen? She might get in an argument with her husband and move back in with me. She might have a baby, and that would mean I need to buy gifts for my grandchild.
Well, you're going to have to do something about it with your own money from now on.
Oh, I see how it is then. I'm going to gather up all of my things and move to your place right away then.
Go ahead and do what you want. I don't care anymore.
Oh, are you sure you should be saying that? You don't want me living with you, right?
I told you that I don't care anymore. Do whatever you want.
I might even show up at your office again.
Yeah, go ahead. In fact, I'll be waiting.
I was just joking about that. I would never do something like that again. We need to get along well. Anyway, I'll be waiting for the financial support as always. Hey, Emma. I've been thinking recently that 2,500 is a weird number. You know, the money that you send me? So how about we round up to about $3,000 from now on? That would be a nicer number in my opinion.
No chance.
Emma, it should be no big deal for you. It's just an extra $500.
We're going to stop sending you financial support. We're also not going to help you pay off your mortgage now.
What mortgage?
The house that you live in still hasn't been paid off. There's some payments that still need to be made.
Wait, what? I thought this place was completely paid for.
Not at all. When your husband passed away, his assets and savings were meant to be split between you, Mary, and Alex. Instead of splitting it evenly, you decided to keep it all for yourself.
Well, of course I did. Did you not realize how much time and effort it took for me to raise the two of them? I can't believe they tried to inherit anything from my husband in the first place. I don't remember raising them into such greedy little monsters.
Your husband actually predicted this happening and took some precautions. He gave his house to Alex and told him to sell it in the future so that him and Mary could split the money between them.
I had no idea about that at all.
So yeah, there is some mortgage left on that house. There's about 12 years left on the mortgage. The payment is around $1,500 a month.
Wait, hold on a minute. You can't just force me to pay that then. I have other things I need to spend my money on. You guys have been paying the mortgage till today, right?
Yeah, we have been. We thought of selling the house with some mortgage left, but both you and Mary were still living there. You guys would have asked to move in with us if we sold that house, so that's why we continued on paying the mortgage. We didn't want to have to live with you at all.
Wait, so that means you guys were paying close to $4,000 a month on me and the mortgage for this house?
Yes, that would be the case.
Wow, that is absolutely amazing of both of you to do that for me. You were sacrificing your life to make sure that I was living a comfortable life. I am so proud of you for doing that.
We weren't sacrificing our lives at all. We were living very comfortably regardless of the payments that we were making. $4,000 is not that much money to us after all.
Wait, really?
Actually, I'll just tell you how much we earn because we're not going to be giving you any more money from now on. Together, me and Alex, we make close to $500,000 a year. That's after tax, too.
If you guys earn that much, you could have sent me so much more money.
And that is exactly why I chose not to tell you this until now. It was obvious that you were just going to ask for more and more once you found out about how much we earn.
Of course I'm going to ask for more if you earn that much. Now that I know this, from now on, I want $15,000 a month. Got it?
Were you not listening to what I just told you? I told you that you're not getting anything from us, you filthy and greedy piece of trash.
What the heck did you just call me?
Don't you dare make me repeat myself again.
What is with your attitude all of a sudden, Emma? Is this who you really are? You are such an evil woman. You're so goddamn fake.
Oh, I'm surprised with myself too, actually. I've never said something like this out loud before. It just shows you how angry I am with you about all of this. I have never met someone that frustrates me as much as you do.
I thought that you were an obedient daughter-in-law. I guess I was wrong about that.
The only reason why we were sending you financial support was for Mary's sake. It was never for your sake, so stop misunderstanding things.
Why the hell would you guys want to support Mary? She's just a failure that can't even find a job. All she ever did was stay in her room all day.
What are you talking about? She couldn't work for a reason. Did you not hear about the horrible thing that happened to her at her old job?
I'm not sure about the details, but her boss harassed her or something. I told her to look so depressed, just so that she could get sympathy from other people. It happens all the time when working, after all. She just needed to get used to it.
That wasn't all that happened. She was treated so terribly by that company. It was so bad that she had no choice but to quit. The only reason she received the treatment was because she was a woman. I don't want to say it out loud, but she was harassed both physically and mentally by her male coworkers. What they did to her was a crime, and she was traumatized by it all.
Oh, well, why didn't you tell me about this earlier? We could have sued her company for so much money if that's true.
Yeah, I knew you would react like that. That's the problem.
What are you talking about?
All you care about is money. You don't care about how Mary feels at all. If she told you about it, you would have dragged her to court and she would have been fed to the wolves. Her coworkers that hurt her aren't just going to own up to it. They're all going to argue against her, and her lawyers would be asking her some very aggressive questions. Mary might not even have won the court case for sure. Rumors would spread about the incident, and her name would be all over the news. That is not something that she could have dealt with, especially with her damaged mental state.
So you're saying that it's my fault? I can't believe that she didn't tell me about this. You guys should have told me if you knew about it.
Mary told me that she didn't want to make a big deal out of this. We wanted you to leave her alone, so that's why we decided to send you all that financial support. We wanted to make you shut up with all that money. That's all you care about after all.
How can you say that about me?
I'm just telling you the truth. You always calm down and be quiet as soon as you have money in your hands. I'm glad that Mary has finally moved out and isn't living with you anymore. It puts me at ease knowing that. Me and Alex invited her out to dinner with us along with one of her friends a little while ago. That friend is the guy that she ended up getting married to, actually.
Oh, so that's how she met him. I was wondering how she managed to get married when she barely even leaves the house. I actually thought she met him through a dating app or something.
Mary actually changed a lot ever since meeting him. All you ever thought about was money, so you probably didn't notice it, though. She had actually been leaving the house more often recently.
I thought that she was going to a mental health doctor or something.
She also told us that you kept shouting at her and ordering her around even after all the trauma that she went through. You never cared for her at all, even though she was your daughter. That's why we no longer have any intention of giving you any more money.
Fine, I don't care anymore. You guys don't have to send me anything. I'm gonna ask Mary and her husband to send me more money then.
That is pointless. I told you that he was our friend. We already warned him about you and told him to block your number so that you can't even contact him.
What? How dare you do that?
It's just best not to interact with you at all. You're just the source of trouble.
I can't believe that you'd make him block me already, though. I was planning on depending on him.
Also, we know that you weren't using any of the money we sent you on Mary or her wedding. You were lying when you said you were going to spend it on her.
I just hadn't gotten around to it. I was going to give her a lump sum of money at some point.
You liar. I already know that you spent all that money we sent you. You spent it all on gambling, didn't you?
Wait, how do you know about that?
Mary told us about it. She said that you're in front of your laptop all day, just gambling away all that money online. It sounds like you're completely addicted to it, too.
I didn't think you guys would find out about it.
Also, one last thing. Remember my dress that you ruined by writing on it with permanent marker? That was a designer dress that I got custom made. You better pay the full price so that I can get it replaced.
Wait, that was a designer dress?
Yeah, it was. It cost me close to $20,000. That's how much I'm going to be asking you to pay me back.
$20,000? There is no way that I can pay that back. Also, I'm not going to believe that dress cost that much to make. You're just trying to scam me.
No, I'm not. I'll send you the link to the website where I ordered it from later. Oh, I just found the invoice for the dress, actually. Here's a screenshot.
Oh, God. It really does cost so much.
Well, best of luck paying the $20,000 back to me then. Also, you have the mortgage to think about from now on. Then there's the living expenses, too. Oh, looks like your pension definitely isn't going to be enough to pay for all of it. What are you planning to do about it, huh?
I have absolutely no idea. What am I meant to do?
Have you ever heard of the term work before? It's what everyone else does to earn money, by the way.
No. There is no way that I'm going to start working again. I don't want to have to work under someone and be ordered around again. That is not something I can do anymore. It just doesn't suit me at all.
Actually, it suits you perfectly because you're incompetent.
Wait, what?
You need someone to tell you what to do because you're so damn useless. You can't even cook or do the housework yourself. You should be grateful for your children that continue to be your family throughout all of this. They were the ones that ended up taking care of you.
You need to shut up and stop looking down on me. I am a very independent woman. I can even boil the water myself. That means I can make instant noodles and coffee.
Oh, so what? Anybody can do that. Stop acting so arrogantly just because you can boil some water.
Oh, you're just being arrogant because you earn so little money.
I can't believe you keep calling me arrogant when I was the one sending you $2,500 a month. You know that I'm a CEO of a company, right? Maybe I should be more arrogant towards you. Oh, I just thought of a great idea. You want to work as a part-time cleaner for my company? Our last cleaner quit, so you can work for us if you like.
I don't want to be a cleaner.
I would take this opportunity if I were you. There aren't going to be many places willing to employ you with your skills and resume.
Well, my pension isn't going to be enough for me to make a living. I guess I'm just going to have to work. Fine, I'll work for your stupid company then.
Okay, great. There's a lady called Catherine who's in charge of the cleaning. You're going to be working under her. You can ask her anything about the job.
Okay, I will.
Great. I look forward to seeing how well you work. Oh, the payment is going to be minimum wage, though. You are going to be a part-time worker after all. Catherine was known to be a very strict worker. She's 70 years old, but with so much energy, and she's been working as a cleaner her entire life. She's worked at so many different companies throughout her life, and she's basically a living legend and everybody respects her. Lisa didn't know about that and started disrespecting her from the very first day at work. She got tired of working and told Catherine that she had done enough for the day. She tried to leave just after 2 hours of work, but Catherine wasn't having any of that at all. She grabbed Lisa by her collar and started shouting at her. So then, as a form of punishment, Lisa was assigned to clean all of the toilets by herself all of the next week. She kept complaining that she wanted to quit already, but she had no choice but to work since she had a lot of money to pay. Looks like she's going to have to work for at least another 15 years now. What a miserable life she has ahead of her. But oh well, that has nothing to do with me now.